Is there someone who's going to be casting Bravery as well for this fight?
Yeah, I've got Bravery with this and Ozma.
I have one, but I'm saving it for Ozma, my platform. Let me know when support's at the bridge as well.
Supports all
I think
here.
support's already here.
Okay, great. Let's get some braveries handed out. So if you'd like to receive a bravery, please stand on the bridge again. If you're going to be doing big damage, you can stand at the back of the bridge and the bravery casters will cast bravery on you last. Once you have your bravery, you can move past the purple line into the arena. Once I see most of the people have started making their way forward, we'll set us a pull time. If you have raid food, this is a good opportunity to use that. Every little bit of HP and damage does help. I can see bravery's going out, but nobody's really moving forward yet. Just move past the purple line into the arena. AV won't bite you if you step into the arena.
Please move once you have bravery.
I'm just going to count the people on the stairs as having bravery, so we'll go ahead and we'll set a pull time of 5:45 Eorzean.
Is there anyone else doing Bravery? I'm not sure I'm going to get to everyone by that time.
Should by then.
Okay, start hitting those people at the back of the bridge now. 15 minutes until time. We have 5 Eorzean minutes until our pull time. Get ready. And main tank engage. Okay, first up is going to be a raid wide. You can go ahead and pre-shield and heal your parties. After the raid wide, we're going to have some coloured puddles appear on the ground. It's just going to be a singular set of coloured puddles. They'll double in size and you'll just need to move away from them. Alright, get away from those puddles, they will double in size. There's a melee uptime spot. Follow the big mob of people. Alright, run back to the boss. There's going to be a large Colonel AoE coming out next, which is called Medusa Javelin. Dodge the Colonel or you'll be petrified. Alright, next up we'll have our room split mechanic. Now we're getting to the light side of the room. I'm going to get to the light side of it. Stand on the light side of it. Okay, don't be near the main tank. There's a tank buster coming out. So after the tank buster we're going to see some more coloured puddles. This time it's going to be double puddles, so you'll see dark and light coloured puddles. The way we'll handle this is by standing between two of the colour I say or the colour I say and a wall. You'll want to stand between two of the colour I say or the colour I say and a wall. Wait for them to come. Okay, here they come. Alright, we're going to stand between two light puddles or a light puddle and the wall. Just Stand between 2 light puddles, or a light puddle and the wall. Don't be in the puddle, just stand off to the side of it. Now return to the boss. Stack up on his butt. We'll have another raid wide coming out in a few seconds. You go ahead and pre-shield. After the raid wide, we're going to have orbs in tethers mechanics. 5 people will be tethered to a dark and 5 to a light. Stay close to the boss, do not run away if you've been tethered. Identify if you've been tethered. You can then dodge the large kernel AoE and resolve your orb and tether by standing in an opposite colour circle. They'll be located around the arena. Stay close to the boss, don't run away yet. Light to dark and dark to light once the kernel comes out. Right, now resolve your orbs and tethers. If you can't find an opposite colour puddle, go stand at the wall. Do not stand in the middle of the group. There's a tank buster as well. Don't be near the main tank. Stand at the wall if you can't find the opposite colour puddle. Okay, double raid wide. Go ahead and shield and heal your parties. Double raid wide. After the second raid wide, don't use any big cooldowns. AV is going to disappear on us. Here comes the second one. Okay, no big cooldowns. He's about to disappear. We're going to move to the centre of the arena. We'll do triple room splits. If you have Urican potions, go ahead and use those now. You can give your healers a helping hand. Alright, and we've got... Get to the dark side. Dark side of the room. I got it, please. Light side of the room. Light side of the room. And then the dark side. Don't run away. Stay close to the centre. Staying on the dark side. Now run to the wall. Get away from the proximity. Once AV lands on the ground, you can run back to the centre and dodge the next Medusa Javelin. Large kernel AoE. Get out of that. Cool, going to be another tank buster in a second. Don't be near the main tank, wherever they are. After the tank buster, we'll have another raid wide as well. Okay, a couple of tanks. Turn on your stances. We may need you to pick up wyverns. Everyone else is just going to DPS down the boss. Yep. When the wyverns appear, tanks pick them up. Everyone focus on the boss and ignore the ads. Kill the boss. Alright, nice work everyone.
Thank
you.
Oh, continue please.
If you're going to sack people, stand on the bodies that you plan on sacking. Everyone else please leave the arena.
Thank you for the calls, Kyle. I have 2 mobs next. And stun on the properties of targets if you see it. We all can do hallway calls and attacking here. Oh, thank you. Do not step on the blue button. Do not step on the blue button. Wants to call on Ozma, please do random rolls, please. I'm not there.
Well,
Who rolled highest?
I haven't seen any other rolls, but I rolled a 977. Oh wow!
Wow.
Wait,
I'm
somebody
not
beat
beating
me.
that.
I don't know. Is that somebody? It's not somebody I recognize, so I don't know if they're a caller.
So just you, Cora?
I don't. Well, there's somebody beat me, but I don't. It's not a name I recognize. I don't know if they're a caller. I'm gonna ask them.
Okay.
I just asked in the thing.
Party lead can put up their waymarks too if you want. Thank you. Alright, I guess. Is it you who's gonna call, Karu?
I'm asking the other person.
Yes, go ahead.
It's not a name I recognize.
Alright. Okay, while you're asking...
I haven't gotten a response.
Oh yeah.
Person is like 100% new to BA. So
Oh, okay. So
I
that
don't
was
wanna-
just okay. That was oh yeah. Okay, I guess just tell
Okay.
them to not random because those are for calls. Okay. All right. Let me blow myself up on the platform, and then I will jump down and do the flight attendant demo part of the explanation. Alright, do not step on the blue button, but if you want the flight attendant demo part of the explanation, please come up to the front. Welcome to Ozma, a little bit like Weeping City Ozma, but with a few new tricks. Ozma has 4 forms: sphere, star, triangle, and square. Right now, Ozma's in sphere form. Whenever Ozma steps back into sphere form, it's going to do an ability called Black Hole. When this happens, there are 6 buttons around the room. I'm jumping up and down on A platform's platform button. Now I'm moving the A platform's ring button. When I say your buttons, I mean the button is on the platform your group is on, and the one on the ring to the right. They should be color-coded. For Black Hole, everybody needs to be standing on a button, and all buttons need to be occupied. If you're a ranger or a caster, please try to go to the button on the ring to the right. Melee stay on the platform button. Black mages, you count as melee for this purpose. If you're dead, or if you're not standing on a button during Black Hole, you're going to get sucked out into You're going to get sucked out into Hidatos. If you get sucked out, please try to get a res, get into combat, help build LB for your group. If there's any button that's completely unoccupied, we all get sucked out. This is our escape hatch if things are going badly, but it's really unfortunate if it happens early. That's pretty much it for sphere form, except for the fact that Ozma hits like a truck. Make sure you keep your main tanks alive. There's a lot of movement in the fight, and you can fall off the platforms, so please be very careful, don't cut corners, watch your feet. For the very well telegraphed knockback in star form, you get knocked toward Ozma, stand about where I'm jumping up and down right now. To get knocked away, stand about here. Do not stand on the blue button, you'll get knocked in a random direction, and statistically speaking, fall to your death. If you do fall to your death, you're going to reappear on A platform. If you remember procs, please try to take a safe moment to run back to your group's platform. Anybody new to a named role that is main tank, off tank, or bleed?
I am new to off tank.
Okay. I think the flashcards explaining this are up in group chat 1. But off tank, basically, I'd say just be in lightning defense for the entire fight. When Ozma shifts into cube form, we're going to need to get close to Ozma to avoid an AoE. Immediately after that, if you're off tanking a platform, make sure you're in lightning defense, pop sprint, and sprint to the ring button on the right. If you're fast enough, the first orb will not hit you, but you will need to pop some mitigations for the second orb. Stuff like Rampart, your invuln won't work, but everything else will. The point is to pop the orbs away from the group. If you're not the off tank for your platform, please be as close to Ozma as possible, but at that point, main tank's on the left, party on the right. Was that...
Sorry, can I ask a question about that?
Sure.
Is the goal to skip the first orb and hit the second?
If you run through the first orb fast enough, it'll explode behind you. If you're not fast enough, both of them will explode on you. If both of them hit you, healers just make sure you top up the off tank before the second orb hits. Yeah,
Okay.
If you're really fast, you can run through the first one, it'll explode behind you and won't hurt you.
Okay, thank you.
But the point is just to keep the orbs away from the group. Couple things everybody needs to know. When we say bleed baits get to the back, make sure don't get to the back at that time unless you're the bleed bait, and again, be as close to Ozma as possible while the orbs are in play, unless you're the off tank. There are a couple things that tend to wipe groups more often than anything else. Please pay attention. First off, acceleration bombs. In triangle form, random players will get marked by an acceleration bomb debuff. This will appear next to Resurrection Restricted. Keep an eye on your debuffs throughout this phase. If you have an Excel bomb, stop, de-target the boss, take your hands off your mouse, keyboard, controller, whatever it is you use, and just stand there and look pretty, because if you're doing pretty much anything whatsoever, moving, auto-attacking, using any kind of spell or ability, when the Excel bomb finishes ticking down, you're going to explode and do a ton of damage to yourself and everyone around you. So stop, de-target the boss, and freeze, unless you also have a meteor. In Triangle and Star forms, 2 random players on each platform will get marked by big purple circle meteor AoEs. One of those meteors needs to go all the way to the back of your group's platform, where I'm jumping up and down right now. The other meteor needs to go on the button on the ring to the right. Meteors need to be as far from each other and as far from the group as possible. It's first come, first serve, and you have a little bit of time to adjust. If you see someone going back, go right, vice versa. If both you and the other person with the meteor have both really committed to a direction, it is better to drop those meteors together, either at the very back or on the ring button to the right, than it is to let them go off on or near the middle of the platform. Stacked meteors, a tank LB might save the group. If it goes off on or near the middle of the platform, you're just hoping people's remembrance proc, and it's not usually a very good scene. Meteors take priority over everything, including acceleration bombs. If you're unlucky enough to get both, resolve the meteor first. You can let the Excel bomb finish ticking down safely after you've placed that meteor. And as I said, sometimes we need tank LBs, so please do not use LBs unless we ask you to. We often need them for tanks, we occasionally need them for healers, and DPS LB timing is a little bit weird. Are there any questions about any of that? And yes, there are flashcards and GIFs showing all of this in Group Chat 1. Right, if there are no questions, jump down. Please manually shift your Magia board to Lightning Defense if you are main tank, Earth Offense for everybody else. Do not target Ozma, do not look at Ozma, do not think loudly about Ozma. Move very carefully to your group's platform. If you have Bravery, please put it in Yell. Let's start getting ready checks out. If you need to refresh on Shell, please stand on the button if you have fewer than 10 minutes on Shell. If you have Shell, please run around Shell folks on the button on all platforms. I don't see a Brave call for C.
Alright, I'm gonna see. I also have Shell, if need be, if no one else has it. Coming around with shells first, please be on the button and I'll give them to you.
Alright, we've got, okay, so let's get ready checks. So we see Lightning, Ice isn't ready. Can we get ready checks from other parties, please?
Fire's ready with the exception of me giving out shells and everything.
Don't, yeah, we're just, yeah. So water, fire, lightning, waiting on earth, wind, ice, and support. Okay. Everybody stay on the left side of your platform to get a bravery. Once you have bravery, move over to the right. Sorry about Fairy Buff. We had enough new people that the longer explanation made sense, but apologies for that. Go for an 11:20 pull time, since we're losing Fairy Buff anyway. Range LB2s at 18, LB1s at 19. The long pull time is so that DE users can get ready. No, 11 minutes is fine. I think Ozma's Enrage is like 10 minutes, 30 seconds, so if you have 11 minutes, you're gonna be definitely in time. And if we get anywhere near Ozma Enrage, we're gonna bail out. Tanks, make sure your tank stands on, Magia auto off. Get ready. Ranged LB2s if you have them. LB1s. Main tanks pull. Everyone engage. Main tanks are taking heavy autos, keep them alive. Ranged and casters can hang out at the back of the platform to wait for the first AoE. Melee stay in greed. Everybody to the back of the platform and wait for the AoE. After this AoE, move up as a group, no gap closers. We're absorbing auto attacks as a group in this phase. There are no meteors in this first star phase, enjoy your free DPS time. However, when the knockback indicator appears, stand near but not on the blue button to get knocked toward Ozma. Get knocked toward Ozma now. By the way, knockback in bombs do work on this, but not a huge deal. Stay stacked for 3 more autos before our first black hole. Ranged and casters get to your black hole buttons. Everybody at your black hole buttons. Main tanks are taking heavier autos again, keep them alive. Everyone
Get to a
move up.
button, any button.
If you got sucked out, please stay in party. We're getting our first Ozma Shade movement, get ready to move. Get to the back of the platform and wait for the AoE. Back on the boss. Next time we have a movement, it'll be double movement. Shades are up, double movement incoming. Stay at the front of the platform for the first movement. After this, we're getting off the platform. Get off now. Lead baits get to the back. Everybody check your debuffs. Acceleration bombs are out. Meteors are next. Meteors back into the right, all the way to the back of your platform, all the way on the ring button to the right. Pick up those ads, burn them down. They need to die quickly. Bleed baits get back to the back. Shades are up, get ready to move. Stay at the front of the platform. And check your debuffs. Excel bombs are out. Lead baits back to the back. Watch out for Excel bombs. Basic stack. Bleeds can stack if you need to. Lead baits back to the back. Ranged and casters can go to your black hole buttons. Everyone to your black hole buttons. Main tanks are taking heavy autos again. Everyone can move up. Shades are up. This is a double movement. Get off the platform. Wait for the first AoE. After this, we're getting close to Ozma. Off tanks, get ready. Get close to Ozma. Off tanks, get ready. Off tanks, pop your orbs. Main tanks, stay left. Party right. Unless you're the off tank, be as close to Ozma as possible. There's a tiny knockback associated with the stack marker. Not much, just a little boop. And main tank, stay left. Party right. The next shade mechanic will also have one of those little tiny knockbacks. Shades are up, get ready to move. Sorry, Shades are up now, sorry. That was a little bit fast. Get off the platform, but stay toward the front of the ring. We're gonna have the stack marker, then the knockback, then the triangle laser. Back on. Main tanks left, party right. Ranged and casters can go to your buttons. Everyone to your buttons. And move up. Shades are up. This is double movement. at the front of the platform for the first AoE. After this, we're going to the back of the platform. Get to the back now. Move up as a group, no gap closers. Meteors are next. Meteors back into the right, all the way to the back of the platform, all the way on the ring to the right. Absorb that meteor impact and then get knocked toward Ozma. Get knocked toward Ozma now. Respect mechanics. Pick up the ads, burn them down. The next shade is going to be a knockback, either to or from Ozma, if Ozma lives that long. Shades are up, knockback incoming. Get knocked to the front of the platform. Nice work, everybody.
Thank you.
That was a lot of first-time clears. That's beautiful.
Thank you for the call. Thank you for the help. Thank you for leading parties. Thank you for... Wow, that's cool. Thank you guys. Now I can sleep.
Get some rest, Sadie. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
hosting.
Thank you for leading.
Everybody make sure you get your treasure chest. It's on A platform. You can jump off the edge in celebration, and if it was your first clear, make sure you take the exit for a little bit more story.
And for anyone curious on how dangerous the corners are, you can test it now safely.
Alright. I guess there will be like another one coming after this. I don't know. But thank you for joining.
Yeah,
this
there's
run.
definitely demand for another run. I think some people didn't get pulled for the first run.
Yeah, that's kind of good. That's good then. Alright, good luck with that.
If you want to go again, head back into queue.
Where did you say to go to get the extra story?
Take the exit as opposed to returning out once you've gotten your treasure chest.
Oh, okay.
And you can claim your Ozma mounts from the achievement menu once you leave Hydatos.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Thanks so much for hosting, Sadie.
Thank you for hosting too. Thank you for hosting. Damn it. Okay, thank you for leading. Thank you guys for joining. See you in the next PA run. Have a good night.
Tales of